All right, bro, man, talk to me.
All right, what's going on, guys? This has been a controversial story over the last few days, and I saw a really good tweet about it that summarizes it perfectly. It says, "Make South Park satire again," because South Park made an episode about this quite a long time ago, actually, because I've seen this picture before. It's not new, but now the joke has officially become a reality because we basically got, I mean, pretty much the exact same picture in real life. It's kind of crazy how that works. So let me introduce you all to Leah Thomas, a NCAA women's swimming champion. Now, if you're wondering why something
He really is just a bag chaser for real. That's really it. I'm telling you, when I go to the WNBA, don't nobody say shit to me. I'm dead ass.
You can pass for it too.
I'm about the same height, right?
You can pass for it.
I'm the same height, and I'm gonna hit the gym and I'm gonna get cocky. What? I'm
Don't
putting
do
bitches
that.
in the post.
Don't do that.
Why? I can't be a swole young lady?
No, you'll be.
So look, chat. If I did a
Swole
social,
your
if I did
brother.
a social experiment, right, and told motherfuckers I was transitioning, and I went through the whole process to play in the WNBA, and then after it all, I'd be like, I don't really feel like it no more, and then like switch back. What you think they gonna do? They gonna accept it? They gonna burn you.
Or something.
Can you just switch back? Why not? Why not? Like what? Why not? Why can't I just switch back? I don't want to do it no more. If people not allowed to change their mind,
Nigga said switch back like he created a character. Hey man.
you gonna have Twitter in shambles. But what would be their argument? Because at one point, I really felt like that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be in the WNBA, and I felt like I am a man who does, or I quote unquote felt like I could transition to that, so that way I could play in the WNBA. Then what?
I'm telling you, you pass for that shit.
Disagreeing high key transphobic? How? How is it transphobic to think that it's unfair for a person who was born a man to compete against women? I'm not saying she's not a woman now, or she's not a trans woman now, because she is. But the 20 plus years of of life developing as a young man changes from that? Like, he was being sarcastic? Oh. Bro, imagine disagreeing with, like, somebody's idea and then they call you transphobic for it. You didn't say anything against trans people. You just say, I don't think it's fair for trans people to compete with biologically normal. You feel me? And they were like, you're transphobic! What? Tamisha? My name would be Tamarsha, like my sister. Y'all want to see what I would look like if I transitioned? If I was a female, this is what I would look like. This is my sister. Dead my twin.
I told you could pass for that shit.
Alright, niggas doing too much. Niggas doing too much. Don't follow my sister. Anyways.
men's swimming champion. Now, if you're wondering why something seems a little bit off here, that's because Leah used to go by the name of William and she used to be a men's swimmer. Not a champion, though, and that's a key aspect to the story. In fact, it seems she went from being the 462nd ranked men's swimmer to the number 1 ranked women's swimmer. That's quite the jump, pretty crazy. So this past weekend was the NCAA championships for swimming, and Leah here made quite the splash at the event. According to this ESPN article, she competed in 3 events, and she ended up making the finals in all 3, but she ended up placing 8th, 5th, and 1st. So she only won one of the events, but obviously one was more than enough to spark up some controversy. Some of the other girls were speaking out about how it's unfair, and they were upset about it, and that caused more people to pick up on it, and it's been all over the news and stuff now. So that's kind of an overall breakdown of the situation. But as far as all the controversy is concerned, like, we got to keep it real. Like, does anyone actually believe that this is fair? I know there's a lot of debate.
There's a lot of people on the internet who are mad at females for, like, I seen this thing on Twitter where it was the girl, she spoke out about it, and she's like, it's not fair. And they were like, if you're transphobic, just say that. And cause she lost, right? They're like somebody sounds mad that they lost to a man. Yeah. Like, what? Bro, listen, a transitioning woman is by definition somebody who used to be a man. Now you are now a transitioning woman, right? Cool, no problem. But at one point, you were this. So just because you became this does not mean that takes away from the fact that you were ever this. Like, I don't get how that's so confusing. Bro, listen, I'm telling you, I'm all for people doing whatever they want, but y'all open Pandora's box. And when the shit start hitting the fan, and they're like, well, people are doing this, watch when Joanna Man happen. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna do it, bro. Somebody's gonna do it, bro. I'm telling you. Next 5 years, there's going to be a transitioning woman in the WNBA. She going to be 6'7", built like LeBron, and hooping. And motherfuckers can't tell her shit.
She going to be 5'8".
Bullying. No. It's going to be a 6'6" motherfucker.
She going to be 5'8". Why can't you do it first?
Y'all want me to be a martyr so bad. Niggas want me to be a martyr so bad. Nah, listen, man, get them ratings up. That shit's crazy. I'm just saying, man, hitting windmills and shit, bro. I can't wait. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Drop the Atlanta Lord Bruce. Drop that shit.
How the situation should be handled, and that's fine. But I don't think there's any debate on the fact that it's unfair.
UFC is OP, bro. Wasn't there a female UFC fighter?
Like, there's a reason.
Yes, there was a female, transitioning female UFC fighter.
I ain't know that.
Whooping bitch's ass, bro. What the Nah, man, that's crazy to me, bro.
When a person goes from 462 to 1, that's pretty much all the proof you need right there, right? It's pretty wild. At least this is swimming, so no one's getting hurt. That's good. Y'all remember there was an MMA fighter that did the same thing and just came in and beat the shit out of some women. Now that
clip to the Atlanta Book. Show the clips to the Atlanta Book. Niggas saying,
bro, fuck them niggas, bro.
Fucked up. There's no defending that one. And even in this situation,
it's literally Bruce's vlog, but from my point of view, bro.
Right? Like, especially the other competitors. Like, imagine you're the girl that gets second place. You gotta be pretty fucking pissed off, right? Like, imagine you're a girl in the race and you're on the block ready to go, and you look over and the girl next to you got a dick print. Like, that's kind of wild, dude. That would just totally throw me off my game. I don't know if I'd be able to focus after that. Now, to be fair, I did look at the pictures and I didn't notice anything like that. I feel like it would be pretty obvious, right? Like, they're all in like a tight swimsuit or whatever, so I think it would be hard to hide. So, she might have got that handled. I don't know. So it shows that she's at least serious about.
Ain't you telling me you gotta drop no matter what? Drop quality shit. I'm not dropping shit just for the sake of dropping. Quality over quantity, big dog.
But I feel like the solution here is pretty simple, right? Just make a new division and let them all compete against each other.
I've never understood this, bro. Why do they feel so entitled to like think about it, bro? They really feel like they should be entitled to like women's shit. And there's no issue if you want to be that, right? But just go have your own shit. Like, simple. Like, how hard is that to understand? But no, they feel like they should be allowed to compete with biological women. And I think that's unfair.
That's unfair shit.
I'm not gonna lie, Ty, you're wildin', bro. You need to relax. You're bugging the fuck out, because I am a reflection of my chat, and you niggas is tripping.
Obviously, there's not going to be that many people at first because it's still a new thing. It's still getting figured out. But as time goes on, it will grow. You know, it's already becoming more and more of a common thing. If you just look at like the trend over the last like 5 years or whatever, it's only getting bigger. And also, I think just having the division there as an option would probably encourage more people to join, because I'm sure there are people right now who would like to compete, but you know, they don't want to face this type of backlash, or you know, they don't want the attention, or whatever the reason is that they aren't competing.
But the Twitter softies never want to be wrong. They can't acknowledge when they're wrong, so they're like, no, we're gonna die on this hill.
If they actually had their own division to compete in, I think they'd be more open to joining. But obviously, this isn't some genius solution that I came up with that nobody else has thought of. I'm sure they've considered it, and for whatever reason, they aren't doing that. Probably money, I guess. You know, they don't.
Man, people are picking to cater to the minority over the majority, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like, if majority of the participants in a sport are women, and the minority are transitioning women, right? And I get it, all inclusive, everybody needs to be included, it needs to be like, it's not fair to her to not compete against women, which really doesn't make sense because she's not a woman, she's a transitioning woman. But you feel me? It don't make no sense, bro.
Don't want to spend the extra money on creating it and running it or whatever. I don't know. Maybe there's more reasons as well. I'm sure there are. But for whatever the reasons are, they have not done this. But I think we probably will be seeing this in the future. It's the most logical thing to do, right?
Facts.
It would just solve all the problems, right? Like, then nobody can have anything to complain about. So I don't know. That's pretty much my opinion on the situation. Like, I'm not trying to like stop people from, you know, doing whatever they want to do, but I do think it's a problem once you start affecting other people's lives because of your own personal choices.
Yeah.
You know, like, imagine if I signed up for the Special Olympics or something. I'd be in there like Michael Phelps, you know what I'm saying? Like, gold medals across the board. Like,
you gotta think of it like this, chat. Look at it like this. The way they're trying to portray it is that it's fair because now she's a woman, right? But that's like saying, if I identify as a 6th grader, we the same height, we the same weight, but I'm a grown man. I've developed as a grown man. So it doesn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. Because, let's be honest, the things that they're like, what's the word? Claiming, because they claim they're women, right? Cool. Is incorrect. It's literally not a fact, bro. The fact of the matter is you are a transitioning woman. A man who became a woman. You're not a woman, you're a transitioning woman. There's a difference. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Right? So, in fairness and equal opportunity, to without fucking up the people who are already in the shit, why not just give them their own shit? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Yeah, I mean, it don't make no sense, bro.
I would be going crazy, but like, that's not cool, man. Like you wouldn't even feel good about that. Like, that's just weird, you know what I mean? Like, just smoking them all, like, that's terrible, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this isn't quite the same situation, but just to show how absurd it is of what's happening. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, man. I feel like this is such a easy solution. I just don't know why they haven't fixed it yet. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter.
Solid
Link
video,
to the description
man.
down below. Check out my last video.